Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with my latest content. So today's video is how I wax my brows at home, how I fill them in. I have 3 or 4 different ways how I fill in my brows, and a few people have been asking me, so I figured I would just slide that in here as well. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So here's an overview of what I'm going to be using today. I have my Anastasia brow pencil, a brow brush that I got from Target, some sticks, tweezers, scissors, cotton balls, and then some strips that I cut out myself. I have my baby oil, micellar water, and then some burn relief. This is my GG Facial Honey Wax. I'm just stirring it, and when I lift my stick, if I see that it's a little too runny, then I'll turn the temperature down, wait a bit, and then I can begin waxing. So right now I'm using the brow brush and brushing my hairs down. I'm going to use the scissors where the arch is and trim those hairs that are hanging off of the side. Now I'm going to brush the hairs upward, and then I'll flip the scissors to where the arch is facing up, and then I'll trim those hairs like so. This is going to ensure that you have a nice neat brow if you have longer hairs, such as myself. If I don't do this, then I have pretty thick brows that look untamed. So right now I'm just using a cotton pad and micellar water. This is going to cleanse and prep the skin for wax. It gets rid of any oils and debris, so the wax adheres to your skin and your hair. So I've dipped my stick inside of the wax. I'm using the bigger portion of the stick, and I'm just going to clean up my brow. I already have the desired shape, so I'm not going too far up. I don't want to grab any additional hairs. Spreading a very thin layer of the wax. Add the wax in the direction of a hair growth. You can't make it too thick, otherwise it'll have a hard time gripping on the strip. I'm using the skinnier stick now, and I am just going a little closer to make sure I'm grabbing those little tiny hairs that are stubborn. Make sure you're pressing down in the direction of the hair growth. Don't press too hard, otherwise the wax is going to travel upward and grab hairs that you don't want to pull out. And just make sure it's nice and smooth. You pull your skin taut, meaning you're pulling it a little tight towards the end. Make sure that's grabbing some hair and pull. And then when you see me do that, I'm just easing the tension that just occurred and soothing my skin. And then I'm going to fold that strip over and use the same strip. You want to make sure that you are discarding each stick after you apply it to your skin and your brow hairs, because if you double dip, you're going to allow for bacterial growth in your honey pot, and it's not going to be good for anybody, trust me. So I'm brushing down before I apply the wax. This just moves the hairs out of the way. Add the wax in the direction of a hair growth, a nice thin layer. I don't go towards the outer corner because I have no hair growth there. We're gonna put the strip on, smooth it out, and then pull the skin tight. And you'll pull the strip in the opposite direction. Make sure you give it a nice little tap. That's just going to soothe that area. Now I have a stick that looks like a popsicle stick, and this one I use in the middle. It just covers enough of that area, and I'm going up because that is the direction of my hair growth. You'll put a nice thin layer. Make sure not to go over more, because then you will pull some hairs that you do not want to. Pull your skin nice and tight, and then pull the strip down. So right now I'm using my baby oil. I'm putting it on a cotton pad and also a Q-tip. I'm using the cotton pad to just clean off the residue from the oil on the outer portions, and then I'm using the Q-tip to get the more stubborn area underneath the brow and on top. This is just going to clean it all off and make sure that there's no more wax left over. And now I'm putting some micellar water on a cotton pad, and then I'm cleaning off all of that residual oil that's left over from cleaning off the wax. And then I'm going to put some burn relief on a cotton pad, and I'll dab it all over. This takes care of the redness and soothes that area from the waxing. And then I'll use the excess with my finger and just massage it in. You can see how quickly the redness goes away. Now I'm using the micellar water to clean off my lip area. Yes, I wax my lip. My boyfriend knows it, so I don't even care. This is painful, I'm not gonna lie. Using some oil to clean off the residual, using the micellar water, and then some burn relief. And voila, the redness is gone. Now I'm using some tweezers. This is going to help clean up the look. Whatever wax did not get, the tweezers will. So now I'm using my Anastasia brow pencil. I'm using the spoolie to brush the hairs down. This is just gonna help get the hairs out of the way while I'm filling in. I first start by drawing a line on the outer top part of my brow. I don't touch the middle just yet. I'm just filling in that sparse area and creating a beautiful outline to my brow. Following the natural shape, I don't go any further up. Then I will brush the hairs up and do the same towards the bottom. So again, I'm just outlining right now. I'm not filling in the middle. You can see how it's creating a nice shape. Then I'll have more tension towards the outer corner, and then I will go more towards the beginning of the brow and then just do natural strokes. Then the spoolie is gonna help just blend that out to make it look a little more natural. Do the same for the other side, and voila, we got some beautiful brows. Now I'm using my NARS concealer. Anytime I fill in my brows, I always go in with the concealer. It just highlights and accentuates the brow. In between waxes, the concealer will hide some of the hairs, so you have like a nice clean look.
If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all of my latest content and we can be connected. And what else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Until next time.